Here's a memoir that traces India's economic transformation through the eyes of a civil servant was unveiled in Chennai today. And it says, in service of the nation, reflections of a bureaucrat, authored by Senior IRS Officer and Director General of Income Tax Pratap Singh, offers an insider's view into governance, tax, administration and the evolving role of bureaucracy in digital India. So the book was released at a formal ceremony at Taj Connemara in the presence of eminent dignitaries including former National Security Advisor and former West Bengal Governor M.K. Narayanan, former G20 Sherpa and ex-CEO of NITI Aayog Amitabh Kant, and IIT Madras Director V. Kamkoti. The event was hosted by Oak Bridge Publishing.
Today we had launch of my third book, In Service of the Nation, Reflections of a Bureaucrat. So this particular book captures the developmental journey of India as also my own personal journey in the income tax department, and before that growing up in a countryside in a village, then joining IIT for education and coming to engineering services and later to civil services. I've also discussed about 6-7 important cities, destinations where I have worked. So Delhi, Kanpur, Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai and Gurgaon. So I had 3 motivations to write this book. Firstly, how to motivate the young boys and girls, especially those ones who are coming from rural background villages who don't have the kind of facilities. How to motivate them to aim high, to aspire big. Then thereafter, the second motivation was how is the inner working of the income tax department, how income tax department IRS really works. And finally, the Gurgaon model of taxation. I was there for 3 years. A lot of new things, experimentation, taxpayer-related facilities and programs we initiated there. So we have discussed about that. And finally, a message to young IRS officers, not to get frustrated, not to feel low when they are not given the places or postings of their choice. And finally, 2 outstanding sports, golf and marathon running, which saved my life and career. So I'm sure the readers would find it useful and engaging.
Viewers, from a rural upbringing to the highest echelons of India's tax administration, Pratap Singh's memoir chronicles decades of public service, highlighting policy reforms, technology-driven governance, and the constant battle to uphold financial integrity within the system. And the author also reflects on the challenges faced by bureaucrats, from political pressure to red tape, while underscoring the need for systematic reforms and citizen-centric administration. So, In Service of the Nation adds to a growing body of literature examining India's bureaucracy and governance reforms, offering leaders a rare first-hand account of policy making from within the system. And the key themes in this particular book is the personal journey of the bureaucrat who has authored it, from humble beginnings to high offices, emphasizing education and perseverance. And the focus is also on governance and policy, real-world experiences that he faced in economic policy making, crisis management, and also large-scale reforms, how they were brought about. And also what's important is to note that challenges and corruption, that was also one of the main focal points which the bureaucrat has gone on to say, how he confronted power struggles, political interference, and also entrenched interests within the system. So it gives you a deep view of looking at India's policies through a bureaucrat's eyes.